Buenas and half a day. My name is Leah Del Mundo from Living on Guam, PCS Homes and Lifestyle here on Facebook. LivingOnGuam.com is our website, and Living on Guam Realty is our real estate and brokerage firm. We are here to help you folks who are PCSing to Guam, moving to Guam, relocating to Guam, to make your move to be as smooth, as enjoyable, and as less stress as possible by first and foremost finding you folks a good and safe and perfect island home here. So today is a Monday, and on Mondays I do Guam Weekly housing market review for homes that sold the past week. So we are talking about the date of July 15 to July 21. So yesterday was Guam Liberation Day, so happy Liberation, Viva Guam. So happy liberation to Guam. And then for those of you folks who are part of my email list, I did send an email yesterday asking how the Liberation Parade was. And then a few of you did respond. And really, those of you who respond to my emails, I'm very appreciative of you. I know you're taking the time out to just say, yes, I got this, or it was fun, or yes, my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. But still, you took the time, and I really appreciate it. So those of you who are receiving my emails and responding to my emails, thank you very much. So again, today we are talking about homes that sold. So let me wear my spectacles right here so I can see the screen better. So one moment, let me just arrange to have my screen show, because there were 9 homes that sold, but I need to show that to you shortly. But let me just double check that I am actually live on the page. So give me a moment, and I want to make sure that I'm not pixelated or anything like that. So I don't think so. So it looks good. All right, folks. So let me go ahead and share my screen so that you guys can see my screen. And then let me change that out. No, not that. You want that first and foremost. So there were 9 homes that recently sold, okay, this past week. Now, why do you want to know about homes that sold? If you are a home seller, and you got my email yesterday, if you are a home seller, you want to see how the market is performing, because really, sellers, it's not you who determines the price. It's not me who determines the price. It's not the balance of your bank loan, your home loan, that determines the price. It is really the market that determines the price of your home. So if you're a seller, you want to see how homes similar to yours perform. So you want an agent, you want to hire a real estate agent, a realtor who knows the market, who stays on top of the market. Because really, as realtors, all we can do is interpret and relay the information that the market is giving to you sellers, so that you can sell your home at the best possible price in the shortest amount of time with the least amount of headache. All right. So here are the homes that sold this past week. So there were 9 homes, okay, and let me show you this one. This is the report right here. So right here, I hope you can see it. I'm not sure if my face is blocking this on the program, but right here it's showing that the lowest home that sold this past week was sold for $185,000, and the highest that sold this past week was for the amount of $1.25 million. And then the average sales price for the homes that sold this past week is $442,667. Okay, now this one right here is on the bottom is very important, and I'm not really sure if you folks can see this, but what it is, it shows the price, the list price to the average sale to list ratio. So you want to know the ratio right here. It's right here in the bottom. So it does show that I can see it now on the live, that you can see it. So it says 0.97. So that means that sellers are not, on the average, okay, are not getting 100% of their asking price. On the average, sellers are getting 97% of their asking price. That is if they priced it correctly in the first place. Okay, and then over here at the very end right here, you won't see it, the average days on the market, the average days that the homes that sold last week was on the market was for 146 days. Okay, so you don't see it because my face is blocking it, right? My face is blocking it. I apologize for that. But take my word for it. It says 146 days, which is equivalent to 4.86 months. That is the average. Okay, so know sellers that if you price your home correctly, your home will move quickly. Now, it takes about 60 to 90 days to close here on Guam. So these are homes right here that closed for 82 days or that closed for 79 days. You know, those homes were priced correctly to begin with so that the home doesn't linger, doesn't sit, doesn't rot on the market and then have a stigma or have a bad reputation attached to it, because people are asking, why isn't that home selling? Why is it still there? Okay, so that's why you need to price it correctly. And reports like this, like what you see on the screen, your agent who's representing you as a seller should be giving this to you and interpreting it with you so that you know how to price your home correctly. So let's look at the homes right now. So usually, or 100, no, not 100, let's say 90% of our clientele who buy homes, who reach out to us and want to buy homes are VA buyers. As you folks already know, our niche, a lot of our audience, 95% of our audience are military folks who are either here on Guam, PCSing to Guam, want to retire on Guam. So basically it's military folks, military members and families who have some kind of interest here on Guam because they're PCSing here. So what they're thinking is, you know, I'm going to Guam instead of me, and I'm going to be stationed there for 3-4 years. Some, you know, the single unaccompanied folks, they're here for 2 years, but they're thinking, man, why am I going to pay a landlord's mortgage? I should be able to invest that money, whatever OHA I'm making or getting, $2,200 or $2,450 plus utilities. Instead of me paying that to the landlord, I should be paying that to myself. You should be paying that to yourself by building your equity, building your credit, and you have your own home, so you can do, you know, with that home whatever you want. You want to paint it pink like Hello Kitty on my page? You can. It's your own home, right? So a lot of my folks that are reaching out to us who want to invest in their own home, invest in their own wealth, build their equity, build their credit, they come to us and they are VA buyers. And usually my VA buyers, the price range that they work with are between $350 to $490. That's usually those with the OHA of $2,450. Okay, so it can go lower and it can go higher than that. It really depends on you, how much money you've saved, how much you're willing to pay for closing costs. Because although VA is zero down payment, there is some closing costs involved. Okay, so it's not 100% free. There is closing costs involved. So here we go. Let's look at the homes. Okay, so again, between $350 to $490. So let's look at the homes that fall in that range. So okay, hold on. It's more recent. Let's go from low to high. So give me a moment here. So the lowest was 185. This is not a home that my VA buyers would be interested in. Woodland Townhouse, that is a VA approved condominium, but that's not the area or the complex my VA buyers would be interested in. Astumbo, no. This one in Kalamasa, no. This one in Precious Condo, it's not VA approved, but this one right here, this is a house in Agate. So let me show you folks this house in Agate. So Agate, I'm going to show you here the location. This house in Agate is in the south, okay? So south is closer to Navy Base, Polaris Point, and Naval Hospital. In fact, Agate is like 10 minutes. This house is like 10, 12 minutes away from the big Navy gate. Okay, so this is the house right here. Have a look at this one. Sellers, have a look at this one. It's a really nice house. It was listed for $365. Let's see how it performed. Here we go. So 107 Santa Ana, it was listed for $365 and it sold for $365, excuse me. And it was in the market for 82 days. Now, considering it takes 60 to 90 days to close, this home basically moved quickly. There was an offer within the week or the following week. So it moved quickly because, let me tell you, it is priced correctly. Okay, it wasn't, the owner wasn't greedy about asking too much. And let me tell you, the agent of this seller knows how to price it because the agent knows the market. So the agent did her homework and, you know, presented the market analysis, the report to the seller so that the seller would be able to price it correctly. So here, let's look at this home. Sellers, look at this home and see how yours compares to this one. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,700 square feet. Okay, it was the lot size. It's a pretty big lot. It is 1723. It was built in 2009. So this is a 10-year-old home. That was 1723 was the living area, and 1,005 is the square meters is the lot size. So it's a big lot. Okay, so it is paved to get to the home. Okay, and it doesn't have a view, but it's very close to the beach and it's very close to Naval Base. It is in very good condition. Ownership is fee simple, meaning you own the structure and you own the land that it's built on. So the agent was good enough to disclose what the taxes were paid in 2015 so that the new buyer, the new owner now of the home, has an idea of what the taxes would be. So construction is concrete, roof is concrete, the flooring is ceramic tiles, it has an uncovered deck, and then it is fully fenced. So that's a big seller. It is fully fenced and it has a carport. So those three things, location, very close to base, it has a carport, 2-car carport, and it is fully fenced. Those have great things going for this house, and yet it was sold for $365. So that's a pretty good price. So a laundry room is inside the unit. There are 6 split ACs. Included in the purchase or in the sale is a refrigerator and stove. So let's have a look at the house. So we have an idea. So see, it is a concrete driveway, and look at this house. It is a big carport. So the buyer, the new owner, can actually, if they want, they can enclose this carport because this is the front door of the main entrance to the house is separate from the garage or from the carport. So look at that kitchen, nice kitchen right there. And then this is the living area, living room, dining room, split ACs, have ceiling fans, and I love that the walls are not white. I don't really care for white walls. I love color. So this is a nice color right there. And then this is a pantry, and right by the kitchen is a laundry area. Nice tiles here, nice countertop. Okay, stainless steel, refrigerator, split ACs. Okay, and then this is the living area, and this is the front door, main entrance right there. This is the guest bathroom. Okay, this is the hallway. This is the linen closet, and then this is your half bath, and then this is the view from the kitchen. This is the living area again, and this is the living room with this bay window right here, and then this would be the master bedroom, master bath with the tub. And this is the laundry room with a utility tub, and this is the access to the garage or the carport. So this would be the back door. And then, like what I said, the house is close to the beach. So this is the beach right here. This is the beach that's close to the Navy base. Okay, and this is Agate Marina, so it is close to the marina as well. And see, it is fully fenced, and then concrete. Driveway, big yard, 1,005 square meters, right? And then this is the access from the dining room to the backyard. All right, so there you go. There you have it, folks. And then I already show you how it performs. So that's one house that a VA buyer would be very interested in. Actually, on the private notes that only realtors can see, this house actually was bought by a VA buyer with no seller's credit. Okay, so if you need to know what seller's credit is, feel free to email me or message me on the Facebook page and I can explain it. Maybe one of the videos I'll explain what seller's credit is, okay? So then there's another one right here that I know a VA buyer would very much be interested in. In fact, I did a live walkthrough of this house and I did show it a few times to my VA buyers. And this one was listed for $499. In fact, originally it was listed for $525, okay? And then the seller adjusted the price and then it went down to $499. But let's see how much it actually sold. So after it was originally priced at $525, seller adjusted it down to $499 and then sold it for $485 after 109 days. So it was in the market for a bit, okay? Because again, it was priced high. $525. Not a lot of people, not a lot of VA buyers can afford $525. Very few officers maybe, but those who have 2450 OHA, no, that's way above the price range. So at $499, yes, it could be. So that's why when they adjusted it, it sold for $485, okay, in 109 days. So if this is priced $499 to begin with, the days on the market may have been shorter. But let's look at this house because it's a very beautiful house. Again, I showed it to several of my VA buyers, but at that time it was at $525. And so my VA buyer said no. So here it is. It is in the south. It is in Jonya. I know it's spelled with a Y, but that's how we pronounce Y here on Guam, like a J. So it's Jonya. And then it is close to the Air Force Base. It is close to, it's close to Navy Base, Naval Hospital, and Polaris Point. So this is a brand new house, really nice house. We're gonna look at it now. Okay, so it's 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and 2,200 square feet. It was built in 2019, so it is a brand new home. Okay, brand spanking new. So for $499 or even at $485, which it actually sold for, that's a pretty good price considering it's a 4-bedroom, it's fully fenced, it has an electric fence, you know, to open the gate, and then it has a 2-car covered garage, and it is a big space because as you can see here, it's 2,200 square feet. So that's a big house. And look at the lot, it's 1,043 square meters. Okay, so it is in excellent condition. It is in a quiet neighborhood. Even the one that I previously featured, the one in Agate, that one is a quiet neighborhood. It's sold unfurnished. So roof is concrete, porcelain tiles, and then it has a covered porch in the front, and then it has a covered patio in the back, which I'll show you. And then it is fully fenced. I had mentioned that already. It is septic tank, but the water and the electricity is metered. It has its own laundry room inside the house. It has accordion shutters. It has 2 ceiling fans. So let's have a look at the house because it's a very beautiful house. So this is fully fenced, and look at that. They used metal and concrete. They painted the fence. Nice driveway right here, concrete. And here's your covered porch. That's your 2-car covered garage. As you can see here, it's high ceilings, right? But even here, you can see that there are glass blocks, and you'll see that it's gonna be bringing in a lot of light to the living area, to the living space. So there you go. Again, this is in a nice, quiet neighborhood in Jonya. And this is the back patio right here. It is a covered back patio, and it also has a sink. So if you want to entertain guests, you can do that. Or if you just want to hang out here with your husband and drink some coffee, or you just want to have meals here with the family on a cool evening, then you can do that. So this one right here is an added bonus, having this covered patio. Okay, and it has a concrete sidewalk right here. It's a really nice house. This is the septic tank. And then what I love about this house, sellers, look at this one, okay? So like if you're a developer and you want to build homes, this is a great idea. I really loved the developer who did this and thought about this detail. So as you enter the home, well, first of all, it's a double door, right? And it has a glass block right here to bring in a lot of light. There's this wall, so it blocks off the main living area, so you don't get guests that come in don't get to see the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room right away because of this wall. So this would be called like a foyer right there. And then but because that wall protects it, you don't see this right away. So this would be your living room, this would be your dining room. And remember, I was talking about those glass blocks because of that high ceiling. This is those glass blocks right here. So I did a walkthrough of this house at one time. If you had watched that, then yeah, you would have seen the inside of this house. So this one right here is the wall that I was talking to you about, so that guests entering the front door don't get to see the main living space right away. And then this is the sliding door here at the dining area. And there's the kitchen right here. I really loved their kitchen. I love the white cabinetry and the backsplash and the countertops. Really nice kitchen. So again, this one is from another angle. This is that wall I was talking to you about. This would be the living area. This would be the dining area. And as you enter this hallway here would be the bedrooms. See? Oh my gosh, look at that nice kitchen. And this is where you would put the dishwasher. So appliances were not included in here other than the range hood. So there's that kitchen again. Big space for the refrigerator. Okay, and then this is the 2-car covered garage. And I always like showing this thing right here, which are the sensors, because that's a safety issue. That's a safety concern. So then here is the half bath. Okay, and then this is your the laundry area with the utility tub. And these are the rooms. I love the rooms. Look at the windows of these rooms. And you know, this is not a normal window right here. You usually don't have this types of windows, but the seller, the developer, the builder have this included. And it was very thoughtful of him because he really wanted the rooms to have a lot of light. Nice, right? Nice colors and the baseboard. And these are the closets right here. And then this is one of the bathrooms. This is a guest bathroom with a stand-up shower. And then this is the big hallway. Again, bedrooms, and the closet of one of the 4 bedrooms. And then this would be the guest bathroom right here, where the toilet is kind of like separated from the sink, and it's 2 sinks right there. And then there you go, bedrooms. Nice, right? I know there's a bunch of you watching this one right now, and this one is your master bathroom. Also, it's a dual sink. And then it has a jetted tub and a stand-up shower. Okay, there you go. So this is the view from the back. Again, that is that entrance, the exit from the dining area into the covered patio from the side. And then that's it. So actually, those are the only 2 homes that I'm featuring because they're within that range, the 350 to 490 range that a lot of you folks who are watching